Hi, I'm Casey from PatchTown Films, and today I'm making Boilo. Boilo is a traditional drink from the Pennsylvania coal region, and it's full of oranges and whiskey. Here's how to make it. The first thing that I like to do is measure out all of the dry spices. For this, I'm using roughly 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, a half teaspoon of mace, 2 teaspoons of cloves, a half teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of allspice, a half teaspoon of anise, a pinch of nutmeg, an optional pinch of saffron, and my family recipe calls for exactly 6 peppercorns and 6 sticks of cinnamon. So we're using 2 different types of citruses, 10 navel oranges and 5 lemons. First, I'm peeling the oranges and removing the white stuff right under the rind, which is called pith, and we're cutting them in half. The reason we're cutting off the pith is because it holds a lot of the bitterness in the fruit, and we want to keep this drink pretty sweet. Then we're throwing them right into the Stockpot. With the lemons, I leave the peel on because it holds a lot of flavor, but I'm taking out the seeds, which are bitter. Since I peeled all of the other oranges, we'll be missing a little bit of that orange flavor from the rind, so I'm zesting 1 whole orange into the pot. Everyone uses different base liquids in this drink, but I like to use 4 cups of orange juice and 2 cups of ginger ale. Lastly, before we put it over the heat, we're going to be putting in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a little over 1 cup of plain raisins, and now we're finally adding those spices that we measured. After I have all the ingredients in the pot, I'm bringing it over to the burner and turning it on high. And then I stir everything in so it's all incorporated. Once the Boilo starts simmering, I turn the heat down to low and I add the honey, which will be 32 ounces. Once the honey is in the pot, we'll put the lid on and let it go for around an hour and a half. Once the Boilo is done, you can remove it from the heat and use a slotted spoon to strain out all of the larger pieces, like the oranges and the lemons, and remove them into a separate bowl. I realized after we did this that what I should have done was put a colander over the bowl and put them right into the colander so it's strained into the bowl, but I guess I'll just do that next time. Once you have all of the larger pieces removed with a slotted spoon, you can go through with a small mesh sieve and get all of the finer pieces. What I'm not showing you here is me trying to strain the Boilo into a colander over the sink because I'm not very graceful and it made a little bit of a mess. Once the Boilo is strained, add 2 full bottles of 4 Queens whiskey, the booze of choice for this drink. Put the Boilo back on the heat for about 5 to 10 minutes or until the drink is heated through. Now that it's ready, I'm garnishing mine with sweetened dried oranges and a cinnamon stick. So that's how I make Boilo. Perfect for a cold winter day or before you have to go out and shovel, and it's pretty great if you get sick because it's full of vitamin C and whiskey, which might help you forget that you're sick in the first place. Thanks for watching!